today, family? I am Locks the Chef, and today in this video, I'm going to show you how to take potato and some rosemary, as well as some leeks and some garlic, and put that together in one of the most amazing soups you'll ever have. All right? Stay tuned. So as you can see right here, we have our bowl of leeks, 3 cups. Got a couple of garlic cloves that we've already peeled. I'm gonna toss this in here. Some extra virgin olive oil. Also have pink Himalayan salt and some coarse black pepper. All right. Got a glove to make it easy. I didn't want to bore y'all, but I went ahead and pre-sliced the leeks and washed them and cleaned them already and got them together in this bowl. So at this point, you basically just want to make sure that you have your olive oils and seasonings fully mixed with the leeks and the garlic. Okay. Again, I just put a glove on to make sure that I fully incorporate the process and can wash them. You know, have an easy cleanup process. So this is what you want to end up with, more or less. Next, spread your leek garlic mixture out on the sheet tray and make sure that it's as even as possible. Okay, you really want to make sure that it's even so that once we put it in the oven, it's gonna cook properly. Okay, I got a ton of leeks here, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. Now go ahead and pop that bit in the oven. Depending on your oven and pan size, it could take anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, so keep an eye on it. As you can see here, our pot is on medium-low heat, and we have our butter here, slowly melting so that we can get ready to sweat our onions and unlock some of the flavors that are hidden and unlocked within the onion, okay? We're not looking to brown them, but just sweat them. After about a few minutes, 5-10 minutes or so, you want to get to the point right here where you have a translucent onion, not brown, damn near see-through. At this point, we're going to add in about 1.5 tablespoons of veggie base to our onion. Next, here we have our Yukon Gold potato, followed by our rosemary, and then we're gonna give it a nice healthy stir. Okay, you want to evenly mix it all up. Okay, and we're also seasoning, in stages here so that everything is flavored. This is what you're looking for, a nice evenly coated mix. Okay, now turn your heat up on high, right, and add in your 4 cups of water. All right, you're gonna add this to your pot and then put your lid back on. Okay, because I had a shitload of leeks, it took me about 25 to 30 minutes to fully roast this pan. Okay, it was a pretty big, or small pan I should say, but a big amount size of leeks. So if you can squish your garlic, then you know that the roasted process is complete. We're gonna take these roasted veg and put them in the blender, as you can see here. We have our potatoes rolling hard right now, going brazy. And so we just want to check them occasionally, stir them occasionally for about 10 to 15 minutes until they're about fork tender. You know, some of them weren't as fork tender as the others, so we let them go for a little bit longer, so a couple more minutes. Now, what you want to do here is pull together your leek and garlic mix and get it ready to transfer to your blender. Be mindful not to get any non-edible particles in your food. This is no bueno, family, okay? And do this while your mix is still hot so that it's easier to blend, okay? After you got all that goodness in there, go ahead and throw the lid on. All right, we're gonna keep that heat in. And so with your soup off of the heat, go ahead and season it with red pepper, the Himalayan pink sea salt, and the black pepper flakes to your taste. And then, like Bob Marley, stir it up. It's time for some refreshments. Yeah, dig, man. Now take your lid off the blender and carefully transfer the soup to the blender. To keep your soup semi-chunky, leave some of the potatoes in the pot with some of the liquid. Okay? When you got a decent amount transferred to the blender, what you then going to want to do is start it off on a low speed. But you're also going to want to have your spoonula, spatula, wooden spoon, whatever you got handy so that you can mix it up and scrape the sides. Okay? You're going to want to take the lid off, especially before you start blending, so that you don't get any type of explosions or anything. But you want to keep your hand over it. Okay, start off on a low speed and use the spoonula, like I said, to mix up and scrape the sides. You want to gradually speed it up and increase the speed, but it's so hot in there that you don't even need the to really blend it up a lot, because you could just mash it up in there. Now I wanted to adjust the consistency of this soup, so I added more soup to the blender with a little bit more liquid so that we can get it a little bit more smoother. Again, as you can see, it's already super tender, so we're mashing it up. We just want to get everything mixed up properly, blended. Start slow and then increase the speed slowly, medium, now high. Now you can have a chance of turning your potatoes gummy if you blend them too long, so stop it. Take it back down to the low or keep it on high. Boom, go another couple of seconds. Boom. This is what we're looking for. This is about the consistency that we want right here. If you kept some liquid in your pot, it will help adjust the consistency so the soup is not as thick. Okay? So that's another thing. It's gonna influence flavor, and look at it, man. Adjusting the consistency. So you see how we left some potatoes in the pot? You'll be able to see that right here. Yeah, okay. That should just give the soup some texture. It's a creamy winter soup. It'll heat you right up during the winter time. And so right now we got what my Mexican friends refer to as mota. Some Italian flat leaf parsley. Okay, this is a great herb. And now we're gonna add in our raw milk. We got about 8 ounces here. And the pot, I can tell you, is not on high. As you can see, it's not bubbling. It's on a medium low heat. And what that raw milk does is give the soup more body. And because it's raw, of course, it adds a unique flavor with greater protein, vitamin, and mineral content than regular pasteurized milk. This is it. This is the Rosemary potato roasted leek and garlic soup with a dollop of sour cream and some chives to garnish. Bon appetit.